Hey!
Hey! Shannon Heaton here.
Matt Heaton here.
And welcome to the virtual guided session.
We're back.
Oh, so excited to be back. Do you know, I had a small finger injury, which set me back a little bit, but nonetheless, we have been playing a lot of music with a lot of wonderful musicians out there, and still, I am weirdly much looking forward to this hour of music, of mid-tempo tunes with all of us.
Not mid-tunes, though.
No, all good tunes with good people, including Bob in Wisconsin. Welcome. You were first in the room and so happy that you're here and that it's a lovely Saturday afternoon where you are. And hi to Aaron in Tucson. Hello and welcome. And I'm so glad that the fire did not come near to you. Marco and Jeanette in Milano. Hello and welcome to you. Hope that, Italy in the summer.
It's pretty warm.
It's amazing and something to endure, and you're very welcome. Hopefully we'll bring you some cool tunes. And oh my goodness, Margot, Mary, and Claudia are together in person. We saw you in person when we were in Chicago, and now you're in person playing with us today. That is super thrilling. And a beautiful life. I'm so excited that you're here to listen and hopefully be part of this, even if you aren't playing all the tunes or any of the tunes. Having your ears and your heart here with us is just as much a way to participate, and we're so glad to do this with you. So thank you for joining us down the road in Western Mass. Hi to Ken in the Catskills. Hope you're having a great festival there. And to Sue, oh, you were in Slay the Tiger, aka Slay the Dragon, as was announced from stage, which was wrong. So at the Acadia Trad Week, we had a wonderful Irish music ensemble that I led with Frances Cunningham. It was wonderful because of all the participants working together to make this incredible arrangement of music. We didn't play with you guys. You were incredible. You guys were incredible. And it was a really nice experience to put that together. So, Sue, I'm honored that you're here with us today. We're going to slay some more tigers. And Dawn in Fort Collins, happy you're joining us from Colorado. Hope I get to see you in September when I'm in town. Hi to Alex, learning the whistle, first timer. Very big welcome to you. And to Holly as well, you're a newbie. Happy to have you joining us in Lisbon, Portugal. Hi to Mike in Portland, Oregon. Welcome to you. Welcome to Jen in Michigan. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome and glad to have you back with us. Johnny in LA. Elena, hi and welcome to you. Kevin in Austin, where I'm sure it's also pretty warm. Welcome to you. Adele in Halifax. Wonderful to have you joining us, my friend. Mary in Eugene. Itching for tunes is the way. It's such an exciting energy, and I'm glad that you are here today. Hey, Margie in Minneapolis. Nice to see you again. Saw you in person not too long ago. And Elena, Roasty Toasty in the Santa Clarita Valley. What a beautiful place. Phyllis, nice to see you in Pennsylvania. We were together in the Acadia Trad Week as well, and it was wonderful. Hi, Ted in Ottawa. Hi, Robert. I said hi to you, and hope that you will enjoy this hour of music together. Susan in New Jersey, glad that you're back with us live today. Hi, Phil in Southern California. Hi to Karen in California. Hope you're doing well. Hi to Arthur in France. You're with us live again. Hello, my friend, and bienvenue. Hello to, Quentin Farandol. Is it Isabelle in Quebec? Welcome to you. And Elena, I'm really sorry that you've lost your friend Tim Martin. So we'll send our first tune, When the Cock Crows It Is Day, out to him and to all of you in your community as you celebrate him. That's one of my favorite tunes. That's what we're going to start off with. And Lynn in Connecticut, welcome to you. Vivian, welcome back to you. Maria in the UK, I'm really happy that you're here with us. Allison in Rhode Island and Carrie in Florida. Hello, my friend. So we're going to start off with, So Sirin, welcome to you. Saul, welcome to you in Michigan with your teenager. And the warm-up, When the Cock Crows It Is Day. Not too fast? 1, 2, here we go. for Tim Martin there. And Fel, I'm glad that you said he would have loved that. And I'm sure we sounded beautiful with you playing the pipes along with us, and hope that you come to full health yourself quite soon. And Lynn, I'm glad you like the blue colors. She's an artist, and she can kind of pick up in.
Nice.
So I'm going to trust that things are looking good here.
It's one of my summer shirts.
And to Amy in Pasadena, hi Katie B, nice to have you joining us. And to Joni, welcome to you. I hope that you stay well as well, and really happy to have you joining us live. And Tech Shield, hi and welcome to you. We're going to carry on with some reels. And Matt, are you sticking with the bazooka?
I am. This is going to be very exciting, friends. I am premiering a new capo. I have, in my continued search to find things to spend money on, I've purchased a new capo. And
Find small things.
Yes. I'm going
accessible.
I know, right?
Splurges.
Little accessories. I'm attempting, that whole thing that bouzouki players do when they switch capos, which I have never done because
Shannon doesn't like how the drops out.
Yeah, but I'm going to see if I can do it with this one. We'll try it.
I mean, you're your own musician, and I trust you. The reason why sometimes capo shifting for me is a bit jarring is you go into a new tune. It's such a precious time when you're changing from one tune energy to the other, and also there's a lot to coordinate. And so if then the backing just drops out for 2.5 measures, it feels clunky.
I would argue that the people who do it really well with the slidey capos, that doesn't happen.
It does.
Slidey capos don't work on this instrument.
It does. I have to say, everybody that I play with who does the slide, the changing.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yes.
Let's see what happens.
I trust you.
Yeah.
And if it clunks with you, that's good.
Yeah.
Good for me.
Yeah.
See, Vivian is already a fan. So a lot of people, we all trust you, Matthew.
It's a solid capo.
Great.
Yeah, it's a good capo.
So we're going to do the torn jacket.
Yeah.
Into Sporting Paddy, and for those who did the Celtic ensemble with us in Acadia Trad, those were the reels, and it was really fun. So
okay, so we're using, so this is kind of cheating.
Well, but we're not doing the ending that we did.
Okay, great. Good,
okay,
good.
And also we didn't change capos, so it's going to be a totally different experience. Dum doo 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 la doo 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 la doo 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 doo. Is that a good pace?
I think so.
Ready. Waltz. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm giving it like 4 out of 5 stars.
Oh, come on. I thought it was fantastic. What a good idea. I like that idea.
Thanks.
So we got to make the change.
Yeah.
It was awesome. You used the original,
right.
Position.
Yes.
And then the second time around, you changed.
That's right.
I loved it. Very Matt Heaton.
Thank you.
Very winning.
Thank
Very
you.
winning. And we are all winners and we are all masters. And here we are playing these tunes together. I love it. I love the virtual guided session. Thanks for everybody for being here live with us. A lot of energy when folks join us live. And thanks for tuning in later on if you're tuning in later on. Or if you're just not on the chat. Hi and welcome to all of you.
But now we'll talk about capos some more. No, just kidding.
Let's see. Cliff got a new Zouk capo. Is this our Cliff? Our Cliff McGann? Is this ours? Hello, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
Just got a new Zouk capo. Let us know how it went in the comments down below. Very exciting.
Yeah, what'd you get?
And to Ava, hi and welcome to you. You're joining us live. Hi, Pat in Ohio, joining us on the keys. Lavinia in Italy, hi and welcome to you. Welcome back. And to Richard in Brittany. Hello to you, Trugare, for joining us today. And Mary says 5 stars for the capo. I think it was really exciting. Can lighten the tension a bit if it feels too tight for the switch. Okay. This is crowdsourcing. I love it so much. So let's see. Hornpipes?
It's time for the hornpipes.
As Jack Conroy would say. So important to honor all of our friends who have come before us and who are here with us in the room. Love it. And Holly, I'm so excited that you played with us on the accordion on that one. So some hornpipes.
Yeah. Jack was a great accordion player who really liked hornpipes. And, in a lot of sessions, you tend to play a lot of jigs and reels. And there was one memorable night when we'd been playing a lot of jigs and reels, and he said, "Is it time for the hornpipes?" Yes.
And for those of us in the Boston area, Jack Conroy, you might have known this wonderful accordion and flute player.
Yeah.
And he liked Galway Bay a lot. So it's really E minor-y.
Yeah, but it sort of flirts with G a bit too.
Should we do G on the first measure?
Sure, yeah.
And then E minor it up?
Yeah,
And then the second tune, the Greencastle hornpipe, so the Galway Bay into the Greencastle hornpipe in G.
Yeah, although the Greencastle goes to E minor for the second part.
There we go. Perfect bookends. Did I write it in the chats? Yes,
I
did.
Did you say the chats?
I did.
Yes. Are you going to go listen to your vinyls?
Yes, I am. My tapes.
Yes.
Which I do have. Okay, 1. You count us off.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
keep kicking you.
Yeah, no, I think
but
getting
don't
my
move.
attention. Oh,
Don't
okay.
move. I love the sound right now.
Ah.
In the room, I think that I'm sitting just a tiny bit closer than I normally do to you.
Yeah, I'm getting you can't see the feet, the footsie down there, but Shannon keeps kicking me, and
Sorry.
I keep thinking she's like getting my attention or something.
I'm trying to move over, but I don't want to move
okay.
because it sounds good to me. I hope the sound is okay for all of you. If you need more or less of anything, just let us know. We may or may not be able to accommodate. But welcome to you, Eduardo, in Mallorca. How great that you're joining us from Spain. And Cliff, really excited that you're here, and I'm excited that your capo worked. Right? That's
it's really good when the capo works.
He says it worked better than I did, which is good. Which is good. Keep up the self-effacing. It's the only way. It's the only way through. Make fun of thyself before anyone can make fun of you, right? It is our humorous way, is it not? And to George joining us. Antrim, nice to see you again, George. Been a while, so very, very welcome to you. And Allison is going to be in Ludlow, Vermont. Any Vermonters out there going to be at the sesh? Exciting. Love having people connecting here in the chat and in person through the VGS. It's so great. It's not just not just virtual connections.
No, yeah.
What's next,
Jig
Gid?
time. Well, we're going to do a couple jigs, although I think...
Am I going to do Anthony Frawley's?
Yeah, Anthony Frawley's.
I love that one.
Anthony Frawley's in G, Into the Black Rogue, which is in D, but I kind of like to start it on an A chord. These are we got all these, like, all the tunes today are like, well, it's in G, but it starts on...
And the Black Rogue was yet another wonderful tune that the Celtic Ensemble did at the Acadia Trad Week.
My heavens.
It was really special. It was kind of like the virtual guided session. It's like, a thing that you try or you start and you have no idea how it's going to go. You just kind of jump in and it turns into something cool. That was that.
Yeah. Anyone, so speaking of festivals, anyone going to the Goderich Festival in Ontario? Because we'll be there.
Saul is going. Holly is going.
Great.
Who else is going? Maybe we can make a meetup.
Yeah, let us
Make
know
a
if you're
meetup?
going to be there.
We're performing on the Wednesday night. Maybe after our performance, we could have a little VGS meetup.
No, that's a thought.
That'd be fun. So first, into woohoo! 1, 2, ready. fun.
Yeah, I wish I had been in the ensemble so I could play that tune.
You can. It was special. That ensemble was special. And let's see, also special is that Fel knows exactly where he learned it. I love that. You know, when I have a really strong association with a tune, when I know exactly precisely where and when I learned it, from whom I learned it, every time that I play it, it's kind of like that's with me, along with maybe other compounded experiences. So I'm never alone. It's really busy up there when I'm playing. Love that you learned it from Kevin. The Rowson family, of course, a very storied piping family. Kevin is a great piper, and his daughters, too, Tierna and Nisha. They're very fine musicians. Very exciting. And Frank, I'm glad you are joining us here, and exciting he's going to be in your O'Flaherty's class.
But 3 of the capos, man. You could just stack them right up there.
Exactly. No more problem of it.
Just leave them
covering.
all on. Yeah.
Exactly. And David, welcome to you. Thanks. Glad you're enjoying it. And Lavinia, I'm glad you're enjoying it. And yes, this issue of like how fast to do hornpipes for sure, or how fast to do any tunes, really depends on the setting, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean there is with hornpipes especially, there's the weird thing of like the competition speeds, which I find, like, I'm just gonna say it, I find unmusical if they're played just that slowly by themselves. But it makes sense, like with the if it's meant to serve the dancing. But I find the hornpipes, the bigger issue for me is the swingy versus unswingy thing. Like some people like to straighten them out, which I always feel, and again, like I'm happy to be wrong, but I always feel like if you do that, it sounds kind of like a reel, and then there's so many reels anyway. Why not?
And I've heard very straight hornpipes that are just beautiful.
Sure.
And I've heard very swingy hornpipes that are very atrocious, done in a way that's atrocious. So you can
play anything badly if you try hard enough,
and you can play anything beautifully, no matter how fast and how slowly. Ideally. And you know what? If you try and you miss, it's okay. You just try again. The tunes are short. Next one is going to come around soon. Tim, I'm glad that you're here with us live, and there's a max word count in comments.
Wow. Cool.
Bob, Francis Cunningham does do great things with the Black Rogue, and it was Francis and I who did the Celtic Ensemble at Acadia, and it is Francis with whom I'm also going to be teaching for the Portal Irish Music Week. I know Karen's going to be there, and a few others, I hope. We're really looking forward to that, to seeing Francis again. She's a very fine musician, very fine bouzouki player. So on to...
Is it time for some more reels?
Reels. Yeah. Oh, yes, and we had a big request for 9 points of Roguery, and I can't remember who requested it last time around. I'm so embarrassed. I always write down who requested it, and I, like, in the back of my head... did I write it down somewhere? No, I did not. Anyway, this is for you. And we're going to go into the tune of the month that you and I put up together.
Yes.
Do you remember what it was?
It was... the Drunken Landlady, of course.
Right.
Of course,
right.
Yes. That's right. That's what that was.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the 9 points of Roguery, I have to admit, I had to look it up to honor this request, and I'm kind of like, whatever on this tune. It kind of like, it has an A part, and then it's got a B part. And then the C part is kind of like the A part, and then it kind of goes back to the B part. It's like a 4-part tune, but really it's like A, B, and then up an octave B.
I love up an octave being a new part.
Yeah, but you know what? The more that I played it, the more I was like, the more that it needs the 4 parts. It needs the 4 parts. It's kind of fun.
Did you put the Black Rogue next to the 9 points of Roguery on purpose?
Yes, I did.
That was nice.
Yes, I did.
I just noticed
yes.
that. Yes.
Yeah. Dum doo doo doodle da dee doodle da dee doodle dum da. Let's do it. That's the first one, and that's it, Doug. It came from you. Is that right? I think somebody else requested it too. Anyway, dum dum doodle dum. So 2, ready. Okay, so it's A, A, B, B, C, C, D, D. I was not clear. We're going to do it like that. And in fact, that going back to the B part kind of, A, A, B, B, C, C, D, D, but it's really B, B. It's a really Donegal thing. Okay. As I was kind of going through lots of these kinds of tunes, I was like, they do that a lot in Donegal. So 1, 2, here we go. terrible on both of our parts. Pardon us. But that is like A, B, B that we just played.
Yeah.
Then we go to C, which is basically the first part up an octave.
Okay.
And then D, which is that again.
Right.
So now that we know it, and for the replay, we will play it a little bit cleaner and maybe a little bit more stately. Here we go. 3 times a charm. Shannon Heaton. 1, 2, ready. Great tune, the Drunken Landlady.
Yeah.
Now, if we ever do our In Harmony
Mach 2,
In Harmony, Volume 2. Volume 2, yes. We'll include that.
Sure.
That's a great tune. Yeah. Love that tune.
Yeah,
Love that tune. Love all these tunes. Love playing these tunes with all of ye. So thanks for joining us, guys. And to thank you, I think we're going to try our tune for Kev now, for Gina and Kevin. Yeah. We're going to do a tune that I wrote some years ago called Nights on Caledonia Terrace, which is in Goderich, Ontario, where we're going to be in a couple of weeks. And we wrote this for our dear friends Gina and Kevin. Spent many lovely afternoon and evening on their terrace on Caledonia. So we'll try it for you.
Yeah, and this is the pass the hat portion of the show. If you would like to donate to the virtual guided session, there are a couple of links coming at you at the moment. You can PayPal or Venmo. Or just send good vibes. We like that too. And but yeah, so this is a lovely tune of Shannon's
for the dailies.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of snuck that on you.
You did a little bit.
I'm gonna just start. Okay. Lovely tune. And to follow that up with something macabre.
Right.
Shall we do Pull the Knife and Stick It Again?
Let's do it.
I was talking about this with a fiddle player, and she likes to do it in the key of E minor, which is very, very common to do this tune in E minor. And it's also very nice in A minor on the flutes. So let's try it in both, shall we?
Let's
Just
do it.
like you rocked the capo position in both places, or the different chords in different capo positions.
Right.
We're going to do... So it just goes to that low B, which is why it's kind of more fun to do it in A sometimes on the wind instruments, but we'll do it in E minor, and then we'll do it in A minor, and then we'll go into Haste to the Wedding for Dwayne. So here we go. Do la dee do 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 la da. Is that a good pace?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and Sue, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed Nights on Caledonia Terrace. That's a nice one. I enjoyed We wrote that. I wrote that years ago
Wow,
and
yeah.
put it on the Blue Dress album.
Yeah,
it was
that's right.
It's that old.
Yeah.
It's as old as Nigel.
That's
as
true.
our son,
Yeah,
Nigel.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Doodle doo doodle dee doodle doo. 1, 2. Are we going to do it in the E? Are we going to go up a step? What's going to happen?
No, literally
it was
up. Yes.
even more
Yes.
better. It was perfect, man. Very nice cultist energy in that. That was very fun. Yeah. Actually, Haste to the Wedding is a good tune. Never play that one. Haste, that's a Jig Thursday. I wonder if we've done that for Jig Thursday. I don't think we would have, and I think we should.
Okay, great.
Let's do some reels. Let's do the Sally Garden, speaking of the cultists.
Okay.
And what is that called? Is that Fred Finn's dum doo doo da doo doo da?
Played on the bouzouki just for fun.
Good. Saul, that is Fred Finn's, right? You would know because that I think is your ringtone, which is amazing. Yes, the Sally Gardens. I'm writing it in, and Fred Finn's. All right, let's go.
No capo required on this one.
Okay, those were two fun tunes together. Fun. And Beth, I do hope to see you in Goderich. And thanks for enjoying the waltz there. Exciting. Thanks for joining us, everybody, today. This is really a lot of fun. So Saul, it's... That's Fred Finn's, right? Okay. 2. Ready. Sailor's Bonnet. And, you know, I saw your helpful note there just as we were going into the Sailor's Bonnet, which was very helpful because I think I would have been thrown like, uh-oh, this is the wrong tune, and wait, what's happening? Because it's got an unusual ABB form. I was just talking to my friend Mary McNamara and Claire, and she was talking about how you know, we really do rely on each other to remember these tunes, you know, to play them, to experience them together. And, you know, those little things, just that collective wisdom and the collective experience of these tunes, and sort of, you know, misnaming them and renaming them and refining them together. There's a lot of power in that. And, you know, no collections and no online resources is quite the same as just sort of this collective memory. So it's very beautiful, and it's sort of like what Irish Flute Girl had said. She says she wishes she could play Irish music every day with at least one other person. And for those of us who aren't lucky enough to live in a town with a lot of fellow musicians, or just we're busy parenting and we don't have the time to play tunes all the time, I do hope that the virtual guided session has offered a little bit of space for that, you know, on demand when you want. I mean, joining us live is really special, and, you know, these are archived so that folks can refer to them if helpful. It's not the same as sitting down and playing together, and it is a little bit of that energy, though, of sort of sharing this music together, and, you know, I can hear you. I can hear you playing. I really, really can. And it's been kind of amazing going around in person, like at the Acadia Trad Week. We had a VGS meetup, an in-person meetup with folks who've been doing the VGS, and it was so sweet. I mean, so many great musicians, really, have been joining us, which is humbling. So many very able, very lovely, inspiring players, and that is kind of what I'm imagining that it sounds like, and that is what it sounds like when we get together live. So that's really very, very sweet.
Should I bring up the elephant in the room?
Go for it.
How does Fred Finn's go? Is that the one that goes with the
That's how it goes. We'll do that next time. Yeah, that is not the elephant in the room. Okay. The elephant in the room is how long will the virtual guided session go? And we don't know yet. We're currently workshopping that as we're getting busier with live events. We got to figure out how we can thread the needle here. And so happy to be right here, right now with you guys. Playing some polkas. We have time for some polkas?
We have time. There's always time for polkas.
And hi to Chris joining us from the south of France. Hello to you. And Mary, thank you for joining us. And thank you also for reminding me that it's the Sailor's Bonnet. So, the first tune, Salmon Tails Up the River, is what I called it in First 50, along with... that beautiful Weaver's Delight.
Yeah, those are really nice tunes.
They're very nice tunes. So here we go. G and D. 1, 2. polkas with you, Matt Heaton.
Oh man, those are
Any
my
speed.
favorite. Those are the best.
And love playing with all of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We are so delighted to play these tunes with you. As you said, Anton, this precious connection, like through all the same music that we're playing in different parts of the world. Beautifully said. I love this. And I love that some folks are finding local players to play with and using this as an extension. Love it. So thank you so much, folks. Gramahagat for joining us today. Dankjewel. Tapalat. Merci beaucoup. Trugare. Arigato gozaimasu. Muchas gracias. Dziękuję. Dankeschön. Mille grazie. Xie Mgoi. Chwala vam. Toda. Tusen tak. Kamsahamnida for being part of the virtual guided session. Evcharisto. Chwala vam. Eskarikasko. Dhanyavad. Gidos. Natenda. Aita, shukran, miigwech, yudva, spasiba, ahehe, salamat, tarimakashi, diolch, kusanem, muito obrigada, gam khop kun naka, khop dai. Thanks, everyone. So glad you're here. Evelyn, thanks for joining us. And hi to Steve in Scotland. Glad to have you and hope you had a fun golf game. We're going to finish off with Westering Home in D for this beautiful online home of musicians, and we will be back on the third Saturday of August.
And I don't know what the day is.
On the third Saturday of August at this time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and hope that you have a really wonderful summer till then.
Yeah, enjoy the end of the Tour de France.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Hey! Have a good week, everyone. Bye.
Bye.